Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword? Not old blade.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can...
Gods, I'm so tired.
Your ancestors wouldn't want this, Silas.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
The museum is opening, Medina. And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come, the tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. Did you have any questions about the museum, or would you rather talk business? A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim. At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders, and the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. Good commentaries on the Mysterium Zarks were written by the Mythic Dawn leader, Mankar Cameron. He promised.
See ya.
I don't like taking orders from a boy, but I need the gold.
I plan to spend all the days I got left on the wall. It's where I belong.
I could run this ship better than that boy. who
Everyone
calls
thinks I'm
himself
too
a
young to
captain.
be a ship's captain.
Maybe one day
I'm going
I'll
to prove
do
them
something
wrong.
about it.
By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. Can't blame them. My mother ran the Sea Squall as strictly as she ran the house. I've been trying to find new areas of business, trying to win the sailors' respect, but I keep having problems. Take the last trade we did. Some fine-cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Plenty of coin if you know who to sell it to. Sailors are what happened to them. They got drunk and ended up losing the merchandise in some cave. If you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts.
Yes? Where do you want to go? Sit back and enjoy the ride.
Everything's in order.
If you're Blue Palace, you you're really going to the Blue Palace. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit. Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raymond. Remember Raymond when you need a change of attire.
I have faith that you'll return with King Olaf's.
Dean, Bard can never have enough practice, so...
Good day.
Don't suppose you'd enchant my sword.
If you have business, please see Falk Firebeard, my steward. It's quite fetching, actually. The craftsmanship is excellent. Oh, really? Well, you can tell them that I will be putting in a request for a few dresses quite soon. Be well. Pray for Sol and my husband. Steward, I might help to...
Another quiet day, I hope.
Oh, good. You are turning out to be quite the sound investment, I must say. Good job. There are, of course, more to find, like this one. I've gotten word that a small shipment of Akaviri relics was being transported across Skyrim to Markarth, but the caravan was attacked by Forsworn. Among the items in the shipment were a number of Akaviri jade carvings. If you could search the area around Markarth, perhaps you may come across some of them.
Centaur has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected. Hey, wanna play tag?
You know you can afford a septim or two.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Of course. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Fletching suits, it's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Let me know if anything else you need.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done.
I wish only to graduate
We'll
and enroll
drive
with
out
the
the
Legion.
storm cloaks and restore what
Lead our troops to victory.
with our blood and our steel.
The Winking Skeever's got warm beds and cold meat. You look like you could use both.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
What happened to you, Pavel?
The Forsworn have taken Kolskager Mine. We're the only ones left. Kolskager Mine is lost, friend. Forsworn killed everyone. Was. Forsworn came in the night, killed everyone. Gat and I are the only ones who escaped. Hopefully Skaggy will send word to the Jarl, and something will be done. I'd be grateful. Kolskager is my home. But I wouldn't go there if I were you. There's a whole group of them with axes and magic on their side. You'd never stand a chance. Until next time.
Someone there? No, I don't think so. My boy Leontius lives in Old Trollden. Damn drunk. That's right. Old Inn to the south. The elf doesn't even bother to visit these days. What am I supposed to do if the dragons burn down the farm? You're a traveler, right? I have this letter for him. Let him know how much of a failure he is. Good. You make sure the lug tips you when he gets it. All right, then.
Maybe we could invite some of those nice guards over. You know, for some supper.
No, I have enough trouble without more mouths to feed. They're the Jarl's men. They can eat supper at the keep.
The roads of Skyrim lead. Take a look. May you lead you to warm sun.
City of Mar... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Need a ride?
Then. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your... Let's see here. Got this from a pretty excited-looking dark elf around Raven Rock. He said it was important I got it to you as soon as I could. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Take you to any of the hold. My carriage. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
You have Al's confidence, friend. And so you have...
Wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell.
If... Well, that's wonderful. You've done us a great service. As promised, the outfit is yours. And here's something for your trouble. Remember radiant raiment when you need a change of attire.
Pardon me.
Hmm? Sorry, I was lost in thought. Planning my weddings.
Take pity on an old madman.
Oh, you have? Excellent. Yes, I have just the place for this. Thank you. Here's your reward. Another important artifact has fallen into the hands of unscrupulous thieves, it would seem. Denstagma's ring, which is a quite powerfully enchanted ring that was in the possession of a local collector before it was stolen by the Silent Moon bandits. They have a hideout near Whiterun, which would likely house the ring, if they haven't fenced it yet, that is.
Papa won't see Rob here anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
Can't you master vocalist. Some say I got my good business for the East Company means all the more gold for the Empire. Huh. Welcome. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Back. Some might call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Make sure to recommend us to your...
Hello, I'm Giz.
Welcome to the center of the world. Or at least my brother Eric's.
Don't support. Chant my sword. Dull old blade can barely come.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken ghouls.
So nice to have pleasant company for a change.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
That is very impressive, my friend. You are certainly more than a mere treasure hunter. Which brings me to my next proposal. I'm in need of a full-time partner of sorts. A person of your caliber who can dedicate themselves to uncovering more lost artifacts and relics on their own, while I continue my research efforts. And you have proven yourself more than capable of the job.
And I think a special arrangement could work. Instead of me simply buying the relics off of you, perhaps you could bring them here, lend them to the museum. I'll give you an occasional finder's fee, and we'll safeguard your collection for you. You'll be able to access any and all of your collection as you see fit, and you'll know the rest of it will be safe in your absence. Excellent! Well, let me give you the 10 Septem tour then. This building was once called Macnarian Hall, and it was the site of a Temple of Talos, built before the Grand Temple here in Solitude.
It is now named Dragonborn Gallery, named for the ancient legends of the Nordic people of Skyrim, where the museum makes its home. To your right is the reception hall and staff barracks. To the left, the library, where I do most of my work. Through the library, you will find your way to the armories upstairs and the Dragonborn Hall, where various relevant displays will be built, heralding more of your accomplishments. Up ahead, you will find the main gallery, which I call Hall of Heroes. There are 4 connecting hallways that all lead to the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, the Gallery of Natural Science, the Hall of Oddities, and the one that leads to the Upper Gallery, which is an extension of the Hall of Heroes.
As you can see, I've already been fast at work preparing exhibit plaques in the hopes that you will happen across these relics in your travels. I've done years' worth of research and found that many of the great relics of Tamriel have for some reason gravitated to Skyrim. Perhaps the energies that lie within these relics sense the impending crisis. At any rate, have a look around, and then come talk to me when you're ready to move forward. Ah, I'm glad you're here. I have come across a rare discovery indeed. I got word of a unique relic and was able to procure it from the seller. Use it if you wish, or place it on display. My friend, I have a fantastic opportunity for you, and it has only a small window of opportunity to pursue. I was contacted by a relic collector in the province of Elsewhere who is in possession of the Staff of Indaris. He has offered to donate the staff to the museum for safekeeping. He worries that the staff could fall into the hands of the Thalmor, and with all the struggles occurring there as of late with Thalmor occupation and the local resistance, he needs someone such as yourself to retrieve the artifact personally. Do you think you are up to it? Phenomenal. The only way out of Skyrim is to follow the way of the moon path. This is an ancient and secret method of travel held by all Khajiit, which guides them back to the main. There is supposedly a caravan readying itself for departure in Falkreath. If you find them, you could barter passage to Elsewhere.
Good day. Oh yes, I have in fact been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it. I'll mark the location on your map. Let me know if you uncover anything. Greetings. Yes, I'd imagine with all these relics you're finding, you must be bringing back lesser items tenfold. I think I may be able to help you with that, though. I have many contracts in the trading world, in case a rare or unique artifact surfaces. I can make arrangements to liquidate your surplus spoils. I would most likely only be able to get about 30% of the value of the item to start, with the merchants willing to pay a bit more after we've proven the worth of your goods. Also, the merchants would like to see in person any enchanted items you are made if they are able to pay premium for them. So, continue to sell those yourself, but they will purchase any found relics with enchantments sight unseen. Very well then. Just put anything you want sold into the sell cart in the safe house, and every day I'll see to it that some of the items get sold off. And I'll put the proceeds of the sales in a lockbox on the desk by the safe house door. I'll start selling things off in a few days, so you have plenty of time to sort through your wares. Good day. Ah, yes, indeed. I wanted to discuss a proposal I have for you regarding the museum and your profession as a relic hunter. There have been many people inquiring about potential work here as of late, spurred on by your success, as it were. But I feel that many of them may have potential to assist us in uncovering more relics and lore. My idea was that we could form a guild as such here at the museum, call it the Explorers Society, and members could combine their efforts and collaborate to investigate more ruins, uncover more legends and lost lore. The fruits of any labor sponsored by the guild would be displayed here. This could take some workload off of you and provide a new source of people and information that you could utilize on larger ventures. What do you think? Fantastic. I'm very excited about getting underway. I would say that perhaps the best arrangement would be to have you as Guildmaster, and I would take the role as Chief Librarian to gather the collective knowledge, which would also help benefit the museum and allow me to continue my work here while still aiding the growing guild. I would start with writing the guild charter for your approval, while you could start with the construction of the guild house. I've already gotten permission from the Blue Palace to build a small building behind the palace, connected to the museum by way of the hot springs, and I have already drawn up plans for it. Once the building is completed, you could undertake recruiting new members, and I could direct possible applicants to you as well. I'll start work right away, and have a workbench set up out back for you to start on the guild house. Let me know when you have finished so we can take the next steps. I've also made arrangements for Huron at the mill outside of Solitude to sell you some lumber at a discount. Hmm?
Good day.
You must be the benefactor of this collection. Allow me to introduce me. What can I do for you? Nothing much to report. People are behaving themselves. Arian runs a tight ship around here, and all the patrons seem rather pleased. Fair winds to you.
Hey, play tag?
What do you need?
can take you to any... Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. I can't wait here forever. My carriage is the safe...
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
There's no glory in war. It's thing they tell soldiers so they'll risk their lives.
This is a shame.
Spare a coin for a poor old...
Always sad when someone has to die.
Hold it there. Keep your distance. Another girl served me a drink just a few nights ago. Susanna's the third. It's always the same. We are stretched thin as it is with the war. Nobody has the time to spend on this. Not pleasant, but it's the truth. If you want to help, ask some of these gawkers if they saw anything useful. I'm going to examine the body before the rats can get to it.
Sorry, I thought I saw a fellow running away, but didn't get a good look at
Spare
him.
a few coins to help someone who's got nothing. Another one. I heard a scream and came running, but she was already... like this when I got here.
No, sorry. But I did notice that her coin purse was still intact, so whoever did this wasn't after gold. I'm going to keep preparing the body, if you'll excuse me.
Heard there were wolves on. Stay out of trouble. Just like always. Nobody saw anything useful. Bastards escaped again.
I ain't asking for much. Just a few
Look,
seconds.
friend. If you think you can do better than the Legion of Guards, be my guest. You'll need to talk to the steward, though. We can't just let anyone go around claiming to be on official business. If he's willing, then we'll talk.
I was one of the best soldiers in the Stormcloak army, until I noticed.
Come on in. We've got warm food, warm...
Got some fresh... Sure thing. It's yours for... the room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
Seeking passage to The Maiden doesn't move until load up, and we'll get underway.
Talk to Captain Gowland if you're looking to book passage.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gowland.
Oh, it's you. This isn't good. We only got a little ways in when something managed to wake up the Draugr. Before I could blink, all the miners were dead, and I was next in line. Don't think anyone else made it out alive. This is what I get for skimping on labor. Well, unless you want to deal with the Draugr, this whole little venture of ours is over. Might be over either way. It looked like a dead end before the place started crawling. We could have missed something, though. I don't know. Any luck? Well, perhaps there's some hope for us yet. Now, I have to go recruit some more miners. It won't be easy, seeing as none of their friends came back from the first attempt. We'll have to sweeten the pot a bit this time. I think I'll need, say, 2,000 septums to hire replacements. I never get tired of that sound. It'll take me a few days to dig up some more laborers, but swing back when you get a chance. See how we're doing. Look, this can be a slow business.
You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste. So, you finally tracked down old Cretius, eh? Quite a character, isn't he? Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it for me and all, you keep it. I just wanted to remind that codger you can't just go around taking things from other people. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use. Bring your weapons and armor to me. I'll fix it. Right.
What was that?
Always a pleasure to watch when a man like you walks by.
And you thought I was just a pretty face.
I'll show you what a real
I'm going.
Are you prepared for your death?
Walking around like that is why magic gets a bad name. Shame on you.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
I'll give you this warning only once. Stay out of the way, and we'll do just fine.
This may be the frontier. We've still got rules. Break them and you'll wind up busy.
Seeking passage to win. My ship's ready to sail. Get yourself settled then.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Giallo.
The North appreciate us. So what?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Hi, mister. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. Stop by again.
Oh, I want to take my time.
Can I help with it? Maybe just the cuirass?
This is more
I don't haggle. If you want a lower price, look elsewhere. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Thank you for your custom.
Good afternoon. Everything you see is grown at my family's own Hollyfrost farm. Fresh and filling. I also do a little herb growing. The court wizard, Woundfirth, pays us to plant a little nightshade. Who knows what he uses it for. Hey, could you deliver this bottle of nightshade extract to Woundfirth?
You have.
Thanks.
My curiosity. Please.
Good day.
It's a bad time to be...
You need anything? Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Be sure to stop known to kill. Used wares, I'm afraid.
I'm so close to the... Just a man's life work is all. I finally derived the location of the White Phial, but this doting busybody won't let me get it. You would do that? It's good to know there are some people out there who are willing to help an old man. It's buried with its maker, Corral Mill, in a long-forsaken cave to the west of here. Corral Mill was a crafty one, even in death. You would need the skills of a master alchemist to reach its resting place. Luckily for you, I've already made the mixture. Here, take it. Please, don't dally. I've wasted enough time arguing with my useless assistant here. Take a look. Why are you still standing around? Got something for just about everybody in here. Give up if you haven't.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
No lollygagging.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds. Welcome to Dead Man's Drink. I escaped fighting in Cyrodiil, only to have it track me down again in Skyrim. Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now's that our hunters are gone too. Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after Bear up north. You hear any juicy in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Yes? What is... Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings with. The cut they were giving me was good at first, but now it's time to clean things up. Go and take care of it. Good. Execute every last bit. Spare no one.